What's happening, riders? Welcome back to another video of Ride with Raj. This is Q&A session number 7. I hope you're enjoying my videos. Well, why am I audible? Because I've finally purchased a mic and I'm very happy that I have the mic. I'll be using the same mic in my helmet for motor vlogs and all the vlogs which I'll do on the rides. So this mic costed me 2000 rupees, which I'll do another video of my entire helmet setup with the mic. Let's begin the Q&A session now. Alright, so the first section is a happy rider section, and we have Rohit Mane, who looks really good on this classic bike which he's bought. He's bought a 350 classic Royal Enfield. So congratulations, Rohit. Alright, so I don't have pictures of two more happy riders. They had told me they'll send me, but they've not sent, so this is it for the happy rider section. And once they send me, I'll add them next week, and this way we'll increase our family. Right, the first question is from Vicky 4105. He says, nice work bro, keep it up. Can you do a review on standard 350 or Electra, which is now known as Bullet ES? I do not have the standard 350 and I do not have the Electra. I'm trying to source it. In fact, the previous 500 classic guy also is not responding to my messages, and I face that a lot, guys, so please understand and help me out. I have identified one classic 500 which I will review soon, and hopefully he'll reply by Friday. Alright, this question is from Achiever Rohit. Alright, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, because I didn't see his name in my subscriber list, but anyways I'll answer his question, which says he's proud owner of classic 350 since 2 years, also planning to get one more bike which has a rugged looks and follows a legacy. He's confused between the Harley 883 and the Triumph Street. 883 is 883cc and the Triumph Street, I think you're talking about Twin. Alright, the Twin which is newly launched is part of the Bonneville family. I'm a very big fan of Triumph and Harley as well. Obviously I'm into bikes, so Triumph, the new Street Twin is actually a 900cc. They have reduced the power a little bit from the actual Bonneville, and that's why the price is also a little cheap. If you compare both the prices, they are nearly the same. Now it completely depends on your styling. Triumph is more of an upright bike, which has its legacy for sure. As I'm not being biased to Triumph because I love Triumph the most, but it has its upright form and an easy cruise around. Harley is a bike which is more of a low ride and more of a highway cruiser. So again, there's a difference between the ride form of both these bikes, and you have to choose as per that. If given me a choice over a Twin and over a Harley Iron, I would have gone for the Triumph for sure. Alright guys, the next question is from Abhay Raheja. Alright, his question is that he wants a silencer for the standard 350 and which will make his performance better and even sound better, but he does not want any bad sounding silencer, like too much like a Pataka, or even which would damage his engine. For standard 350 there is Indore, there is Gold Star, there is also Chota Bottle, which I have seen a lot. Chota Bottle is more of a baffled sound, so you can try that. It's pretty good. Make sure it's with glass full and a good quality, and the store you purchase it from. Alright, question is from Rohan Deshmukh, and his question is that he started watching my videos and he likes them. Thanks a lot. He wants to buy the 350 RE, but he's confused between the Classic and the Thunderbird. He loves them both, and he feels TB a little heavier compared to Classic, so he doesn't know which one to buy. Both are again different genre. The TB 350 is again a highway cruiser, and a Classic is a classic bike which is an upright form. Now it completely depends on your personality, on your preference, and on the choice of riding. If you're looking for highway riding completely, then please go for the Thunderbird 350. But if you're looking to cruise around and park and shine your bike and keep it and want a little heritage of Royal Enfield feel in it, then definitely go for the Classic 350. Alright, so the next question is from says D for Dracula 2010, whack name, and says he has a lot of questions. He loves my work, thanks a lot, and he says that how does a Bullet Standard 350 compare with Thunderbird 350? Again the same question. Apart from its look, which is better? One in terms of handling, performance, comfort, issues, etc. I have ridden my friend's Bullet 350 for about 100 kilometers, and my right wrist and left hand fingers were paining. Is this a case in Thunderbird? Alright, and his so let me answer the first question. Whenever your wrist or hand or any particular shoulder part hurts, it's not necessary it's a bike. Alright, for example, when I went on the Harley ride, my left part of the shoulder was hurting, and I was sure that the handlebar was a little tweaked. Maybe it has fallen down or something, and we can replace the handlebar. So I guess that must be the case where your friend's bike, maybe the handlebar is a little bit twisted, or maybe the bike has fallen down and due to which the T assembly or the handlebar has changed. So you can check that out, but this is completely a personalized thing. Especially wrist is completely in your hand at how you're placing the wrist. Like for example, on a cafe racer, I ride like this. If I ride like this and keep my wrist all the time like that, the whole pressure will come on my wrist and it might hurt me. So you need to be careful when you're riding in such a way. Alright, the next question is from Akshay MD. He says when I try to shift from first to second, it's boom. Basically he's saying there's a big sound that's very loud, and why is that so? Is it so weird like a tuck? Well, I had mentioned this in my first or the second Q&A, Akshay. It's basically you have to press the clutch 7 to 8 times and then release the gear. But I have noticed that in a lot of bikes, but apparently it doesn't happen in my GT. Unless you've not ridden your bike for a long time and you start the bike and straight put it on first, it will make that noise, right? But anyways, that's always there. Better is that you keep taking care of your gear system. Make sure you show it to the showroom also and make the gear smooth. I always give the showroom and tell them to make my gear smooth, and they can open the assembly and grease it well. Okay. Alright, the next question is from Aditya Joshi. Okay, he's asked me that he owns a classic chrome, very nice bike, Aditya, and I have liked his picture on Instagram, and he said thanks for that. Yes, I really liked it. Well, he says changing the stock exhaust to custom, does it affect to the mileage of the bike? After changing the custom exhaust, does that thump will annoy the rider at the pillion on long rides? Well, it completely depends on the pillion person who's sitting behind. If that person doesn't like the duk 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 sound all the way, then that person will definitely not like it. But I guess the pillions never complain. I've never had anybody complaining that it's too noisy or something, because they know the rider is passionate about the bike, and that's why they are joining you for the ride. So unless you're using for city commuting and someone really complains about the noise, then it's completely in your choice how to deal with that. Well, answering your question about the mileage of the bike, I have mentioned that on a lot of comments in my previous videos, where I have clearly mentioned that the mileage does drop. It's not only because you've put a performance enhancement exhaust, it is also because we tend to throttle a lot. Whenever we get exhaust pipe, we always throttle, we kind of rev the engine a little more to hear the thump. So yeah, due to which it really affects the mileage, but not a very big difference. Alright, so if your bike is giving around 30, I think Chrome gives around average of 30. So if your bike is giving around 29-30 average in the city, it'll drop down to 25 or something like that. So that's the basic difference in your average you should get. Okay. Alright, the next question is from Daniel Nova. Alright, he says he's eagerly waiting for the maintenance of Royal Enfield Classic 350 video. Hope to see it soon. Yes, I am actually constructing a maintenance video, but it has to be very descriptive. It needs to be in detail. It can answer a lot of questions which you guys are eager about, and that is coming on your way. So please stay tuned. Alright. Alright, my next question is from Ajay Mathur. It was 1 week ago, and he says, hey Raj, please set up a meetup for all you RE subscribers. Keep going, brother. The video is helping us a lot. Thanks Ajay Mathur. I have answered a lot of subscribers as yes, we will definitely meet up, but it won't be just a meetup. I actually want to ride with my subscribers. Even if it's a short ride, it's fine. And I just don't want to meet them and say hi, hello, and just finish everything. I want to actually ride with them. And that's why my channel's name is Ride with Raj. So the first meet, if we ever have with our subscribers, I'll definitely create an event on Facebook. I will give a shout out on that. I will share my details, and once I have all the RSVP, we can plan a small ride, because I think the city is quite difficult to meet, because depending on how many people turn up, I don't know how many people are interested to come for a short ride, but it'll be a basic ride for tea, coffee or something like that. So yeah, soon. So stay tuned and we will ride soon. Alright, and sorry for this noise of welding and honks and rickshaw noise, because I'm actually down. So I apologize for that sound. Okay. Alright, next question is from Kaustubh Dashrath. He's talking about the gel, where basically he has one question for the tubeless tires. There is a gel protection which can prevent punctures, and it's he's saying, please suggest, is it good for the tires? Well, I have heard about this gel. Now Kaustubh, I am not too sure about this gel. Alright, so I can't answer it right, but I still have a technical question about it, that how long this gel can sustain in your tubes. Alright, the main question is that, and how will it prevent the tubes from the puncture? There's definitely some technical answer for that. I did do a little bit of research, and what I got information, but I might be wrong, is that these gels don't last long. So if you put some gel in your tire and you're riding for 3 months, and on the 4th month you get a puncture, is because the gel has evaporated or it's over. You can't help it. So I don't think so. We should go with the natural process. Nowadays all these new Pirelli, MRF and all these tires are coming with great grips, great tubes, great tubeless tires. So I feel it will be completely fine. So yep, that's my answer to you. Alright, so the next question is from Dipesh Thapa, and he's saying that he gets weird pataka noise whenever he's slowing down, or even when he's revving it. Is this normal, or I have to stick back to the stock exhaust? Well, Dipesh, I don't know which exhaust you've put, and definitely it is a pass through, due to which the pataka sound is coming. All pataka silencers are pass through, so you have to be sure which exhaust you put. He says, should I go back to stock? Well, if you can control the pataka by making sure that you change the gear right by slowing down, you can control it, but that's completely up to you. If you find it very annoying, you can change the exhaust to stock. But if you want to, if you like the sound of the exhaust, but however feel that the pataka is not good, you can slow down with your gear change. Once you change the gears, you can control the pataka. But if you're revving it hard, it will make the noise. So be careful with that, or put the stock silencer back. Alright, the next question is from Ajinkya Patil. Says, what about the Bullet Electra? Should I buy it? Yes, it's a good bullet. It's got disc brakes. It's it's basically a modern bullet. You know, that's what some people call it. It's a modern bullet, and it's a pretty nice bike, and you can go for it for sure. Okay, the next question is from Prince, and Prince says that, bro, how can I make my Royal Enfield Classic 350 seat more comfortable, because it pains my ass like hell after one ride after 15 kilometers. In just 15 kilometers, his ass is really hurting. First of all, Prince, I think you should hit the gym and do some squats. That will make your glutes very strong. Second thing is, you get gel pad seats, which could be just for the padding. Or you can make cushioned seat covers, or the third option is replacing your seat. There is a very nice seat guy below, after Andheri East flyover, on the left hand side. He's very famous for bullet seats. You can definitely go to him, and he has a lot of solution for that. So check that out, and hope you take care of your ass. Alright, the next question is from Bell Road Naturals. Alright, and he says that he needs a suggestion whether he can put a disc brake to the Classic 350 bike at the rear. Any idea how much will it cost? Well, the cost I know about the disc brake is around 5,000 rupees upwards, depending which brand you're putting, you know, and what kind of assembly you're using. Basically, the rear wheel assembly is not designed to adjust the disc brake. So to create that gap, you will have to do certain alterations. Well, these alterations need to be very well engineered, and if you have a good mechanic who can do that, you can definitely put this, but it's a little risky, so just be a little careful. Guys, the next question is from Divyank Jain 5 days ago. Well, he's mentioned that there is a metal cracking sound coming from the engine. It comes only when my classic 350 suddenly stops. It's a very loud noise. He has gone to the RE workshop and discussed about it, and they say that this noise is in all UC engines, or he has to change the sprag clutch bearing. I think he means the clutch bearing. Can you please tell me what to do now? Well, I am a little skeptical about the clutch bearing. I think the clutch, the RE authorized people are telling you to change the clutch bearing is for the reason is because you need to change the clutch bearing, not because of that noise. Yes, that noise comes from the UC. I might be wrong at this, but what I feel, that noise is actually coming from the carburetor. And if you feel it's actually coming from the engine head, there is something wrong technically, and you should go to the authorized showroom and inspect this. Well, this week my maximum question is about Thunderbird and the Classic. Well, again guys, both are completely different genre, so I'm repeating this for especially people who are confused between the Thunderbird. When you sit on a Thunderbird, yes, you feel very comfortable and you feel, oh shit, this is so perfect for me. You can cruise anywhere and all, and that's why Thunderbird is designed. It is designed for that, so that's easy cruiser. You can take it on a highway, you can ride in the city. The pillion is comfortable because it's got a backrest also. When you talk about Classic is basically 60 to 70% people who choose Classic is appearance, the old school look, the flow of the tank, the whole the British era look of the bike, and they love the way the piston head, the engine looks in that motorcycle, and that's why even I had a Classic. Alright, and there is one question on one person has replied me a comment where he's a little angry with me that I have spoken bad about Classic 350. I just want to let him know I myself own the Classic 350. Alright, not one, actually two. Okay, and I was very honest by telling you that the oil leaked continuously. I had done those repairs a lot of times, and I am quite experienced with bullets, and I was sure that my oil would leak, and that's why I was being very honest. Alright, I'm not criticizing any bike. In fact, I have made even other people purchase the same bike. So, but that was back then. The new batches are coming definitely improved. So I liked the Royal Enfield 350 Classic a lot. So the reason I push people to buy the 500 Classic more than the Classic 350 is because mostly I am getting a lot of friends and subscribers who tell me that now we started riding. Now we started going on highways and going for long rides. I have a lot of subscribers who are going for 1,000 kilometers. So the experience on a 500 Classic is definitely more. It's like if you tell me I went on the Harley 750, and if you give me a Harley 1200 or a 48, alright, obviously my experience on a 48 will be much better than the street 750 Harley Davidson. But that doesn't mean I'm criticizing Harley street. Alright, so I hope you understand this point, and that is the reason I made the video of 6 type of riders. If you come in any category of the 350cc rider, you can buy that. And I have helped so many people to buy 350 Classic because they don't need 500. They're not going to go for long rides. And it's not necessary if people who go for long rides only are riders. No, it's not. It's riding is anywhere. Basically, it's for fun, enjoying your bike, and it's the chemistry between you and your bike. So I hope I answered all the questions right. And any more questions, please ask them in my Q&A so I can answer them next week Wednesday for my Q&A session. Alright, eat well, sleep well, be good. Signing off, Ride with Raj.